Welcome back everyone to another market update. Today I'm going to be going over Bitcoin, where I believe this price action is going for January, as well as taking a look at Ethereum and Solana. So let's get right into it. Before we get into the more technical part of the analysis here, let's go over what happened with previous inaugurations. There have only been 3 previous inaugurations in Bitcoin's history. So the first one would have been 2013. As you can see, we continued higher after that. Let's take a look here, see how high it went. So after that, it went about 10x from there. Of course, this was in 2013 when Bitcoin was highly volatile. If we take a look here as well, this next one would have been in 2017. The price went on to run about 2,000% after that. Now, of course, this is in 2017. And if we continue on here, the last one would have been in 2021. And as you can see, consolidation was happening here for Bitcoin, and we continued higher from there by approximately 122%. So if we were just going to copy this last time where we had this bit of consolidation, as you can see, consolidation here, and then it ran a previous 122%, that would leave us with a target of, if it ran about the same, about 100, right about $200,000. So who knows if it copies it exactly, but just to give you some background on what happened during previous inaugurations, just so you have that in the back of your mind. With that being said, let's get into the technical analysis here. So for Bitcoin, for the past couple weeks, I've been mentioning we've been range bound here. As you can see, clean range here. Now, once we broke down below here, I was basically saying after this 4-hour trend broke here, basically what I was looking for was continued chop or a test of this $90,000. That's basically where I was going to get interested. Look for a sweep of that $90,000 and then continuation higher. Kind of similar to this price action in January of 2024. If you take a look here, we got that breakout, broke back below this 4-hour trend, swept range lows before continuing higher. So kind of the same price action here I was looking for, which as of today, as you can see, we did get a sweep of this $90,000 level here. So basically what you want to see here is continuation higher to reclaim this trend. Now, if we take a look here at this 2-hour trend, you can see how it has support on the way up, flipped into resistance and holding as resistance once again. So this $90,000 did mark the exact bottom here, but what we need to see from here for continuation higher is a reclaim of this bit of resistance as well as that 2-hour trend, and then we can look for continuation back into range highs at $104,000. And if it can get back above $104,000, my next target at that point would be $156,000 at the 2.618 fib extension. Of course, that's as long as trends hold. Now, as far as if we break back below here, if we hold this 2-hour trend as a resistance and fall back into this $90,000 area, you really want to see it hold. Just a quick sweep. Maybe that would be like a 3 drives lower pattern where you have your first drive, second drive, and then a third drive lower before continuation higher. But what you don't want to see is consolidation below this $90,000 level. Once we start getting back below this $90,000 level, we will probably see a sell-off back into this high time frame trend here, this daily 200s at about $78,000. So essentially, what we want to see here is this wick low hold here. Otherwise, if we break back below here, we will probably see a sell-off into this $78,000 level. Now, if we zoom back into this 2-hour time frame, I'll just show you some quick setups you could be looking for. If you did not catch this sweep here, what I would say, some good opportunity here would simply be to wait for this reclaim here. Reclaim, retest, look to take a quick long off of that retest, and continuation here into range highs, and then ideally a breakout above range highs. So that is one setup I'm looking for. Another one is if I turn on this key levels here, you can see Monday low, of course, is here at this wick low. If we see this final drive lower, a sweep into Monday low, that could also provide a quick opportunity here for a long, if we can get back above this Monday low, and then look for continuation into weekly open, Monday high, and of course, continuation into range highs if it breaks back above that Monday high. I do have a video on how I trade Monday ranges. Feel free to watch that as well. But all you would want to see here is just a quick sweep and a break back above that Monday low, and look for a continuation higher from there. So just a quick summary here. If we can reclaim this, looking for continuation into that $104,000 level. If we hold it as resistance, we might just see some more chop here or a sell-off back down to this Monday low before hopefully continuation higher. Otherwise, if it breaks back below here, then we are looking for a test of that daily 200s at about $78,000, $79,000 level. Now, of course, this can pull up, continue higher here and then test it, but currently at about that $78,000 level. Okay, taking a look here at Ethereum. All I want you guys to take a look at here is simply this high time frame trend. So daily 200s typically holds as support on the way up, resistance once it breaks back below. You can see a bit choppy here, but in general held as support here. And once again, testing it here with some high time frame demand. So what you want to see here is simply this blue box continue to hold. And as long as it holds, I am looking for continuation back up into this $4,000 level. Now, if we zoom in a bit here to the 4-hour time frame, you can see we took out this low as well. You want to see this 4-hour candle close back above here, as well as breaking back above this price action here. If I just draw this out here really quick, you don't want to see this play out, break back down below here. You want to see it reclaimed here. So honestly, there aren't too many setups I'm interested in on low time frames for Ethereum, simply because it's at a high time frame area of interest. So the setup I would mainly be looking for here is simply just looking to fill some spot here and then looking for that continuation higher on high time frames. What we need to see here on the lower time frames is this 4-hour trend reclaimed, because as you can see, now Ethereum is a bit iffy with trends. It doesn't respect too many trends, to be honest. Like 2-hour trend with support on the way up, 3-hour trend, to be honest, support as well. But really the trend you want to pay attention to, in my opinion, like 30-minute trend here. Yeah, 30-minute trend is holding as resistance. So what you need to see basically is simply this price action here with this 30-minute trend reclaimed and continuation higher. You don't want to see it hold as resistance. Otherwise, we're likely going to sell off back down to this wick low down here. So that's mainly what I'm watching for. Ethereum, very simple. High time frame area of interest. You want to see it hold as support for continuation higher into $4,000 above there. Of course, previous all-time high would be my next target. And I do believe that is possible as long as this high time frame area holds here. Now, typically as well in Q1, Ethereum performs pretty well. Now, of course, Ethereum has not been performing too well lately, but if you look historically, Q1 for Ethereum is pretty bullish. So at a high time frame area of interest, as well as that historical data showing us that Ethereum typically is pretty bullish in Q1, provides some decent returns. So we just need to see basically this $3,000 level hold here. Okay, taking a look at Solana next. It's pretty similar setup to Ethereum, where you have this high time frame demand as well as daily 200s confluent here. So basically, as long as this blue box holds, this I am looking for continuation back into new all-time highs. Now, if we break down below this blue box, then yeah, would not look good. I'll just say that. You don't want to see that happen. As you can see, we have a bit of demand here. So if we zoom in even more to the 4-hour time frame, you want to see these 4-hour 200s reclaimed, support on the way up, and a little bit of a deviation here, but holding as resistance on the way down. So you do need to see this 4-hour trend reclaimed. Now, if you're looking for a quick setup for Solana, of course, that high time frame setup is what I would be watching for here. So if you filled spot down here and simply looking for that continuation into new all-time highs. Now, on the lower time frames for a setup, what I'd be watching for here, if we zoom in a bit, let's see what trend is holding as resistance on the way down here. So 30-minute trend is probably holding as resistance. Yeah, so 30-minute trend is holding as resistance here. So if you can see this play out here, whoops, let me redraw this here for you. There we go. So if we can see some price action like this form, get back above here, hold this area as support with this weekly open holding as support and 30-minute 200s holding as support, then I could look for that continuation higher into that 4-hour trend would be your first target. And then if we can reclaim that 4-hour trend, that's where you would get your larger setup and higher targets from there. And of course, breaking back above previous all-time highs, my next target is the 1.618 Fib extension at $420. Now, if we do break to the downside here, you could also watch for one of these Monday range setups where we simply sweep Monday low. If I draw this out here real quick. Once again, I made a video on this already. I highly recommend you watch it if you want to trade Monday ranges. So if you see a quick sweep, get back above Monday low, take that long, stop below the sweep, and then look for continuation into weekly open, and Monday high would be your targets. Honestly though, we have a bit of resistance here, so I would end up taking some off here as well. But that's some of the setups I'm watching for here. I will be dropping some altcoin setups and the altcoins I am paying attention to on Twitter. So just simply click the link in my bio, go to my Twitter, and you will see those altcoins that I'm taking a look at. But hopefully this helped you and gave you a quick look at what I'm looking for Bitcoin and Ethereum going into basically this inauguration. Inauguration is next week, I believe. And this week we have a bunch of economic data coming out as well. So yeah, definitely primed for a lot of volatility. Stay safe with the leverage and see you guys next time. Peace.